So y'all, it's your man, yes, the Hermit Star, back again with another video, and I'm here to do the general read for the sign of Capricorn. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, anywhere in your planet, this read is for you. It's been a while, you know. Like I said in the last video, when I get the feeling to do these, I will do these reads for y'all, and I'll try to see if I can get the feeling more often. But yeah, we're here. Venus and Saturn are meeting today, as in the 11th. These reads, or at least this one here, is pretty much take it as it resonates per usual. But I will be doing reads in relation to Venus and Saturn, but these will be the shorts. So, and they're for specific signs. So if you have Aries or Virgo in your chart, and I got called for whatever reason that Gemini is just. So I'm going to do Gemini, but for whatever reason, I'm just being called to read for Gemini. It's not one of the full-length reads I'm gonna do today, but I just, when I woke up today, I just kept being, I guess a Gemini really needs a read from me today. So yeah, but anyways, just here to say that. Let's get into your read, Capricorn. We start off with the Four of Cups here. And from what I'm seeing with the rest of your cards, we'll get into it per usual, but it does seem like maybe it's a legal issue going on. And I bring it up because you have the Justice card here. It's not your Nets card. Your Nets card is actually the Seven of Wands in reverse. We'll get to that soon. But I feel like this is you. If this is a court situation going on, a legal situation, a legal battle of some sort, I think this is you really not being satisfied still with the outcome. It could be a situation where you avoided, to be honest with you, maybe you avoided some type of legal battle. I can't really, this probably has to do with work as well, because again, with that Seven of Wands in reverse, it is you feeling, a bit overwhelmed and a bit like very much defensive as well. And yeah, something isn't going right here. It could be in regards to your love life. Again, when we have that meeting of Venus, very much a planet of love, self-love, and just personal relationships, love in general. But then you're meeting with Saturn, which is all about reality, dealing with your reality today, not any type of fantastical life or anything of that nature, just dealing with the reality of your situation, all of your situation, but just especially when it comes to your love in relation to, again, those planets meeting today, let's just say. But when you have that, it can be a situation to where you might be in a, I guess, vulnerable state, right? I might have to pull some more cards to clarify the rest of this. But again, like I said, that Justice is here, but it's in reverse as well. This is dishonesty, corruption, and this is pretty much the opposite of like getting justice, But I also think, like I said, with that Four of Cups, I think Capricorn, I think you want war. Like, you really want someone to be punished for something that they did to you. I feel as though this is actions done to you. Like, you're very much defensive. Like, you're on defense mode, right? And granted, yes, this is defense mode as well, but this is more so fighting back with like an actual purpose and fighting back to protect yourself. Whereas I think that Four of Cups is here to remind you that like God, the universe, your spirit team is fighting for you. You don't need to be doing the fighting yourself. You don't need to be doing anything to get yourself in, to get your hands dirty, essentially, right? Figuratively and literally speaking. You don't need to do anything because I think your team is saying, we got you on this one. You just need to focus on the blessings that we're providing for you. And you're like, nah, that's not enough. I want them to bleed. I want them to, I want them to know that they shouldn't have fucked with me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Capricorn. I'm gonna be real with you. I understand where you're coming from. But I also understand that the forces are stronger than myself and stronger than you. And, oftentimes, not even oftentimes, all the time, you should listen to those forces. There was a situation the other day, I'm not going to go into it, where my intuition was telling me, your intuition or, God or whatever you want to, whenever that, power, presence you want to categorize it as, right? But there was a situation the other day. My intuition was telling me something. I went against it, and I was wrong yet again. Like with numerous other times in my life when I went against that voice. So all I'm saying here is I'm not telling you what to do, but at the end of the day, it does seem as though I don't think you really need to. I don't think it's wise. Let me just put it that way. Of you to try to get your get back with this situation here, because your spirit team's got your back. It may not happen at a speed that you wanted to. You might want that individual who harmed you. You might want them to get their just due or just desserts like right now. But you're not in charge of that. And if you try to, and it seems as though if you try to make yourself in charge of it, I don't think good is going to happen. But by all means, let's shuffle. What will happen if Capricorn got their lick back? I mean, maybe. This is kind of like an equilibrium. This is crazy. It's kind of like it's like interesting. It's interesting. You pull the by the way, you pull the Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. And this is like generosity. This is, pretty much a balance as well. It can be like a balance of just giving and taking as well. So maybe it is a lesson of maybe they need it. This is weird. And let me make it clear before anyone, because there's a lot of morons in this space. I'm going to just keep it real. I am not telling anybody to go out there and commit a violent act against somebody because they did something to you that made you upset. Even if that is something of a violent act. I'm not telling you to do that at all. So don't do something stupid. Don't do something law-breaking. And then try to tell the police or tell your legal team or tell whoever that I told you to go out and do something. I am not trying to do none of that. I ain't say any of that. All I'm saying is, personally speaking, when there are moments where, or advice I can give, what I'm saying? Like, if you can just sit back and let God sort them out, what I'm saying? Shout out to the clips. But if you could just sit back and let God sort them out, and then, by all means, I feel like, that's the best course of action. And then that Six of Pentacles could be a situation where not only do you get what you want, which is really that person to pay for, what they did to you, but you're going to receive as well. And that's really the answer that I'm hoping is the case, because I did ask, what you should do in that situation, or what will happen if you did move forward. And again, the Six of Pentacles did come out. So that's what I have as far as the tarot goes. Let's get right into the oracle. Maybe that will clear some things up. If you got anything of value from this video right now, or just getting anything of value, please hit that like, comment, share, subscribe, and watch these damn videos. Alright, you want to see more of me? Watch the video. It's really that simple. Alright. So, the card you got is Honest Echoes. Pretty lady on the card. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. I mean, Capricorn, it does seem as though, yeah, I mean, your name went through the generator today, so the generator chose you to, get a read from me. But it does seem as though, I'm not saying don't listen to me, but you know best. At the end of the day, it seems like you're getting a message of, the truth about the situation, you know best, and whatever actions you take are your actions. And let me repeat once again, whatever actions you take are your actions. It wasn't me, it wasn't any other reader who told you to do something, and then you end up doing something, and then it blows back on you, or the results happen, and it's not a result that you wanted to happen or were expecting to happen. Again, these are your actions, and it's your choice, I almost kind of don't want to upload this video, but we already took 11 minutes out of my damn day to record it, so we might as well edit and upload, and that's what I have for you today. If you got anything of value from this video, once again, please hit that like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, until next video, y'all be safe out there, Capricorn. Peace.